Hello, welcome back to the mid-century modern house that's being built in your neighborhood. I am the whitest millennial you've ever met. I think the American creative spirit has been wailing like a cattle giving birth for a few years now, but the internet was supposed to be a captivating, frictionless alternative to the bleeding monotony of mainstream media. And this website especially was supposed to be the future of consumption, allowing independent creators to achieve meteoric success, giving voice to the voiceless, fierce, independent, genius creators like Shane Dawson and Onision. I would like to say the website has gone downhill from there, but honestly, can you go downhill from Shane Dawson and Onision? You can only claw your way out of that ravine. So has YouTube really followed through on what we thought it could be? Short answer, no. Long answer, nuh-uh. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you subscribe right now, I will make another video. But only if you're good. That's like such a weird thing to say. No alcohol on weekdays, no drugs on weekends. It's a little switcheroo. But you can do both on Fridays. That's a purgatory, and you can get as crossfaded as you want. This is the latest I've ever recorded a video, like, easily. How are you all doing today? I am disillusioned, nostalgic, and generally vacant up there, as always. The analog clock of my brain is ticking along very slowly. So YouTube did a fun thing for the roundup this year. They released a YouTube Culture and Trends Top 10 Trending Videos of the Year, which means they're finally learning from the crown jewel of their website, WatchMojo. Really an esteemed leader in the content revolution. It's a real student becomes the master moment. I assume they've made this pivot to their version of a scientific YouTube roundup because the YouTube Rewinds have basically been heralded as like international tragedies for 5 years now. YouTube Rewind 2018 has more dislikes than Baby Shark, which is a video that has more views than people on Earth. I don't even know how you blunder that bad. How you fumble that bag. No, I'm not gonna try it. YouTube is just progressively becoming more and more out of touch with what their user base wants, like a member of the French royal family in 1788, or the US government right now. I'm just waiting for YouTube to allocate like 70% of their annual budget to defense spending. I wanna see a Rewind logo on an F-35 fighter jet, and I wanna see it tomorrow. So, let's dig into this top trending list and explore what really makes it a small-scale atrocity. So there are 3 videos here that I would consider to be like actually made by content creators, all of which are gaming videos, so this is a win for the gamers and gamettes. It's a quality feminism. I'm so sick. I should mention that I shotgun 2 energy drinks right now, and my body is on the Richter scale. It is 12:05 a.m. This video needs to be up by 7 p.m. tomorrow, and I need to wake up at 7 a.m. So I'm not even burning the candle at both ends. I'm full scale melting it. I'm vibrating at 432 hertz right now, just imperceptibly fast. Hummingbird wings, Think about it that way. Okay, so let's just go through the scale 1 to 10. Okay, number 1, MrBeast video. First of all, this video is about burying yourself alive, and I think that children will see this. My thoughts on that. I think it's a fine thing for a child to see this and to bury themselves for 50 hours, so long as they're not babies about it. Listen, I'm a red-blooded patriot. I believe that every man should be buried for 50 hours 3 times in their life, Their 12th birthday, their first airsoft rifle, and their first incarceration for storming the Capitol. That's right, we're doing another one. Join my Parler group for more information. You know what? When I go out, I want them to cover up my death and pretend that it's a challenge. So just put cameras in my coffin, tell everybody I'm going to be out in 50 hours, and let them figure out on like 49. I'm not coming out of that thing. And neither are these DSLRs. I'm going out with my Sony A7 IIIs. Dream. I'm happy to see that this is here, actually. This is like a cinematic cornerstone of YouTube. Cinema Paradiso, suck my nuts. Dream just bodied you in 45 minutes. Almost 100 years of cinematic development crescendos with these videos. And frankly, it's not close. In 20 years, film kids will have Dream Manhunt posters in their room, and girls will come over and be like, hey, what's that? I mean, like, you really wouldn't understand it. It's more of like, I don't know, it's like a film kid thing. It's kind of like, it's like an intellectual. Yeah, I don't know, unless you've like read Kant and you sort of like studied Tarkovsky from a postmodern perspective, I don't know if you're ready for Dream Manhunts. That's sort of like Holy Mountain tier. If you're not like into like experiment, like you're not gonna get it. Podorowski would bow to Dream. Yeah, unironically, these manhunts are better than like any other attempt at like digital filmmaking. The Unfriended movies are shaking in their boots watching these go big. Third on the list is Mark Rober. Apparently this guy worked for NASA building rockets and Mars rovers. So I think I'm equipped to solo this guy intellectually. First of all, anybody can build a rocket. You just have to get the kit from Target in the Lego aisle. And also, Mars rovers aren't even that impressive. Can't go that fast. Put a Mustang engine in one of those things, and then I'll be impressed. I want to see us breaking Moon and Mars speed limits. Send up another rover, and let that one catch a draft behind the first rover to outpace it. The one that you sent up 80 years ago? Like, oh, sorry, old man. Also, let me know what the Moon Cube is about. I'm interested. Yeah, but Mark Rober, 20 million subscribers, massive YouTuber, and he makes videos about, like, putting Orbeez in above-ground pools. To go from NASA to Orbeez, that's a fall from grace. I'll say it. I don't know what else he does. I'm not gonna hate on this guy too much, because I don't watch him. Well, I'm gonna hate on somebody I don't watch? Yes. At number 4 here, we have The Weeknd's full Pepsi halftime show. This is actually holds a nice place in my heart, because it's by one of my favorite small content creators, the NFL. I wish I knew what it stood for, but honestly, the content speaks for itself. I like that brands can just slap their names on entire events now, or like places, because like now people have to go to the T-Mobile Park to watch the Mariners be shitty at baseball. I'm no baseball expert, but I'm pretty sure you just have to hit it out of the park. I don't understand why more of them aren't doing this. I am glad to see this branding move into YouTube videos with this Pepsi one. I await the first Frito-Lay Minecraft manhunt. I think that will be a moment for YouTube. Number 5. Corey X Kenshin Friday Night Funking. I have nothing to say about this. If I knew what any of those words meant, I would tell you, but I'm in the dark here just like you. Actually, Corey X Kenshin seems like a good guy. I am glad to see an actual content creator here who is not like Kellogg's. I'm gonna wait to see if, he pans out. Maybe he'll have like a Corey X Kenshin General Mills Friday Night Funkin' 2022 video. Let's just watch these corporations grow. I'm gonna develop a parasocial relationship with Nestle, personally. Guys, I swear they're only using child labor because they're like really stressed about product output right now. If you wanted to see them improve, you could like support them directly. Crazy idea, I know. Funny how everybody complaining about Nestle's practices on Twitter aren't even subbed to Nestle's Patreon. Seems like if you had access to their Discord and like had that patron status, also we wouldn't have to hear the commodifying water argument. It's like, if you don't like it in bottles, don't get it. It's like, is it a big deal? Literally Nestle derangement syndrome. Anyways, stream Gerber baby for clear skin. Next on the list here is Dhar Mann, who makes Facebook videos for Gen Xers who have met one non-white person ever, and it was on Facebook Marketplace while they were trying to buy a used copy of So You Want to Talk About Race. Listen, Dhar Mann's video here is the most ideologically pure on the list. It is about how we should not bully autistic people, which is just a correct position here. Very few things are in this world that are just correct, but this is one of them. Nonetheless, it is a fundraiser that has over 40 million views and has raised $7,000 for the organization through donations. That would be like getting 6,000 views and raising $1. You gotta question the efficacy of this guy when he's batting a 1 in 6,000 average. Also, every single actor in every single Dhar Mann video is just the first person to show up to the casting call. They walk in and they get the job. Dhar Mann, by the way, is worth like $150 million, and according to him, he is the highest viewed content creator in the world. He has over 27 billion views, like over all of his platforms. That's like probably more views than me, honestly. He's just playing in a whole different ballpark for me, though, like in terms of sides of the internet. I have never seen one of his videos naturally. That just shows that I've fallen out of the loop. I'm weak and I must be cut from the pack, however gruesome that may be. Kill me, leave me to the Dhar Mann stands. I don't care. And because she had the name of an evil witch from the Brothers Grimm. That's most British people's names sound like that, though, I assume. Simon Cowell. Tell me that's not a vampire. 2009 was a different time, but was it really? No. People hate people for existing just as much now. And also, conventional beauty standards has never been correlated to talent. Elvis looked like a soft pretzel, and look where he got. It's a joke because he is actually incredibly conventionally attractive. He looks like a Greek god of mischief and trickery, which works because he tricked everybody into thinking that a white boy in an Evel Knievel outfit would do rock and roll best. Up at number 8 on this list is the inauguration of Joe Biden, which was actually probably my second favorite live stream of the year behind Jeremy's Dollhouse stream. I'm kidding. Joe Biden is a sentient hog-tied ham who charitably is unaware of how much he sucks and uncharitably is the devil. Nonetheless, it is nice to see an up-and-coming creator such as The White House score so big on the YouTube top trending this year. Reminds us all of our roots. I remember when I was just starting out as an imperialist empire, vying for the attention of the Vine creator tab, and look at me now. I may not have that many military bases in foreign countries, but god damn it if I'm not a self-starter. Number 9 is a Minecraft video of a guy surviving 100 days in modded Minecraft. I'm not gonna lie, I watched this video and I definitely kind of hated it. But at least this guy is an independent creator, maybe. Considering like how well his computer runs such a mutated, roided out version of Minecraft, he might secretly be using Pentagon funds to make these videos. There's no reason he should be hitting anything close to 60 frames per second. His computer should be audibly moaning in agony in the background of these videos. And then number 10 is Game Night Stereotypes by Dude Perfect. I cannot think of a video that is more tailor-made for a 3-story suburban white household than Game Night Stereotypes with Dude Perfect. Hey, Sheila, you see this new Dude Perfect video? No, they're not throwing basketballs out of a freight plane. It's about how silly it is when people have a game night. I think we can all enjoy that. Also, I wanted to mention, I heard you talking shit about All Lives Matter, and the movement, in my opinion. So what do these videos tell us about the landscape of YouTube, right? Well, first of all, they tell us that creators do not run the website anymore. It is a majority of like corporations or institutions driving this website at this point. 7 out of 10 of these videos literally could not have been made by a person with a camera like how they used to be able to. But a lot of this is just attributed to the growth of YouTube. YouTube is so big nowadays that they can't afford to figure out what's going on their app on a smaller scale. Something like this, the trending videos, is a lot easier for them to put together than anything like a YouTube Rewind in the past. Not only that, but as the website expanded and became more corporate, these YouTube Rewinds became less and less in touch, and people just started getting furious. You know, the first years when the YouTube Rewinds were happening, people were just excited to see their favorite creators getting some attention from the website that they were on. But by the end of it, 2018, people were furious at these rewinds because, of course, they captured very little of anything that was actually happening on the website in most of the smaller communities. You would see these big talk show hosts like Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel appear alongside pop stars, and it just didn't feel right to what was originally the small, like, insular community of YouTube creators. And of course, early on YouTube, we weren't necessarily seeing the best content. It was really just a random chance thing. You know, some creators were incredible and some creators weren't so. And really, their rise to success did not depend on the quality of their content, rather how well they were able to engage an audience. Yeah, so I would, like, never claim that, you know, back in the day, YouTube videos were better, because, like, is Smosh the best sketch comedy that YouTube had to offer? No, but they are probably one of the biggest sketch comedy operations that this website will ever see, and maybe the internet will ever see. Yeah, all this, like, trending list clarifies to me is that YouTube no longer has the energy or ability to really pay attention to its community or who's making videos anymore, and it's upsetting, but it's just how it works. And you know, a list like this, it really does, like, bum me out. I want to see people like Donkey and Tom Scott on these lists. I want to see really cool, innovative content. But I mean, at the end of the day, what's going to get people's attention? Glitter bomb trap catches phone scammer who gets arrested, or like a video on how cool it is that this factory uses gravity to power its pulleys? It's gonna be the glitter bomb video. And you know, at least at this point, I am thankful to see that the fucking late night shows have stopped dominating this. Because if I had to see Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon or John Oliver or James Corden dominate one of these, I would die. Those are the four horsemen of the apocalypse. John Oliver less so. John Oliver less so. But four white guy Jays, that's impressive. That's an impressive lack of variety from the late night scene. So I saw this list and I was like, well, I'll talk about it because it's upsetting. But yeah, I don't have much more to say about it. Yeah, take care of yourselves, take care of others, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and remember that you are loved. Not necessarily by me, but by somebody out there. I don't know you. I could never know you. I probably never will know you. But that's okay. And you don't need to know me. But as always, it has been a pleasure, and I will see you all next time. Bye.
I haven't been the same since you went into my patience. I figured I would pay with time. And even if you hate me, 'cause I've been feeling lately like I've been getting scared of heights. I guess I'm scared of falling. I've pushed my limits now. If there's nothing calling, I'll resubmit again. Those days aren't here. Oh, maybe you could understand if you just took me by the hand.